You remember what it was like in school. It was boring. You sat in class, memorized as much as you could, and tried to pass a test at the end. But is that good enough? These days, school can be more interesting and effective by focusing students on work that matters. This is project-based learning explained. Most adults live in a world of projects. Whether it's a job assignment, home improvement, or planning a wedding, we need to actively solve problems. But unfortunately, schoolwork looks more like this than this. Let's take a look at this project-based world. Meet Claire. She was recently presented with a challenge. Her company, Super Suds, makes soap, and it was up to her to find the most earth-friendly way to produce it in the future. Her boss gave her a budget and a few requirements, and it was up to her to come up with a solution. She organized and managed a team who researched the options and created materials summarizing the issues. Claire's team asked for feedback and presented their findings to the boss. Claire came out of the project looking like a rock star, and she learned a lot about green products. If you look closely, Claire's success involved critical thinking, collaboration, and communication, things that aren't often taught in traditional classrooms. The world needs more Claires, so how do we get them? The answer is project-based learning, or PBL. By focusing students on a project, teachers put them on a path that deepens their knowledge and builds skills they'll need in the future. Here's what I mean. Mr. Simmons has always been a good science teacher, and his students do well on Friday's tests. Unfortunately, what they learned was gone by Saturday morning. That wasn't good enough for him. Soon he learned about project-based learning and decided to give it a shot. Mr. Simmons got the idea for his first project on microorganisms when nearly half of his students were suddenly absent with the flu. He asked his students why they thought so many of their classmates got sick at the same time. That lively discussion produced a lot of good questions and a list of things the kids wanted to know. Mr. Simmons then announced their project was to help elementary school kids understand, how can we not get sick? After dividing the class into teams, he got them started on the project. It was up to the students to ask questions, research, collaborate, give each other feedback, and figure out the best ways to make their points clear to children. One team chose to make an educational video on the connection between hand washing and avoiding the flu. Another chose to create posters to show how viruses spread. The project teams showed off their final work to an enthusiastic audience of parents and their children at a nearby elementary school. Sitting in the front row was our good friend and local rock star Claire, who saw a bit of herself in the students. It was clear that the project was a success for the students, the audience, and Mr. Simmons. His students practiced critical thinking, collaboration, and communication. The project wasn't about memorization, but learning in depth about viruses and how to prevent spreading disease, a lesson they will never forget. At the end of the presentation, Claire introduced herself to the students and told them that they were rock stars and that the world needs more people who can think like them. To learn more about project-based learning, go to BIE.org.
Coastal Leadership Academy uses project-based learning. This makes us unique because all of our students answer defining questions that their teachers present. The students work on finding solutions to their projects by using technology. All students can bring their own devices, and in our wireless network, they can link to the internet to research and find solutions to their problems.
Non-traditional learning methods in the classroom can seem a bit intimidating at first. However, once students spend some time in the classroom and learn that you don't need a textbook in front of you in order to learn science or social studies, there are many online references. There are other references that you can get a hold of, again, using the teachers in the classroom. And I think that's the biggest thing that students will be surprised about, is how much information you can garner on your own when you are seeking the source of the knowledge, when you are seeking the source and the the answers to your problems, that you're not becoming textbook dependent, that you're using the internet, you're using community resources to go out and help you complete your projects in the classroom.
Teaching at CLA because of the students and the faculty and staff and the warming atmosphere that we have here.
I like teaching at CLA because the students are always very creative. I get to do projects with them like producing original songs and screenplays. And not only are they creative, but they're brilliant. So all of your classmates are fun, exciting, and that makes teaching a joy. I really enjoy teaching at CLA because of the dynamic learning environment. Students don't just learn from textbooks and complete exercises and take multiple choice tests at the end of every unit. They really get to participate in hands-on learning, experience the Spanish language and culture for themselves, and interact with each other in a new language with new words and new expressions. And that's what education should be. Education should be students experimenting and experiencing new concepts, new ideas, new information on their own, not just reading about it, memorizing it, regurgitating it, and forgetting about it. That's what makes CLA such a wonderful place to teach.
One thing about Coastal Leadership Academy that is different from a traditional high school is that each and every student took the time to apply and come to school here. Their parents have a vested interest in them coming here. They take the time to drive their student to school and to pick them up afterward. Students had to make an effort to come here. Every student has to be in school until they're 17, but they don't have to come to another school. So this offers those students who want something different, who want to change, an opportunity to learn in a project-based learning environment. The same goes with the teachers. Each and every teacher who works at this school chose to be here. They wanted to be in a project-based learning school, and they wanted to be at Coastal Leadership Academy and share their knowledge and experience with young people.
what I like about CLA is that it's basically my second home because everyone here, even the teachers, are very welcoming. Like, I knew probably 2 people whenever I came here for the first time, and I was just welcomed with open arms, and now I have a whole bunch of friends that I basically can't imagine my life without them now. And just the whole style of learning, it's totally new. There's no textbooks, everything's technology intertwined basically, and it's helped me a lot because I'm learning the way that I want to learn and the way that I know that I can do my best with, and it's pretty cool.
The reason why I like coming to CLA is because it gives me more opportunities to actually work with other students and have group projects instead of doing it by myself and have so many questions. And CLA also gives you the opportunity to collaborate with the teachers more instead of having so many students and the teachers not knowing who the students are and having like 500 students in the school. It's only a minimum, and you can actually have one-on-one time with the teacher and she can help you learn what you need to do.
I like coming to CLA because I enjoy doing all the projects because my friends are here, and plus it's awesome.
I like CLA because it's something different and something new.
Hi, my name is Dylan, and I just wanted to say why CLA is the best. Well, first off, we make all these cool projects. Like right now we're making a Roman scutum, which is basically a Roman shield inside our class, which is pretty awesome. All the teachers are awesome here. You feel like you know everyone, and the school is amazing. I hope to see you here.
Okay, so I'm Anna Ruth, and I really like Coastal Leadership Academy because it really is a place where the community is awesome, the sense of community, because it's so small, but it challenges you to become a better leader, to become the leader of tomorrow. Going into some of this curriculum, I was not confident in my leadership qualities or abilities, and just some of the different projects that were thrown at us throughout this year helped me realize that I am a leader in my own way. I definitely have strengths and weaknesses, and the school's kind of given me an opportunity to explore those and to realize where I need to work more, what are my weaknesses and everything. And the teachers are amazing about encouraging that. They're always there for you to be that support system. And it's just really awesome. I've made some really good friends, and just quality time with teachers and friends and people and just learning, and it's quite enjoyable.